Really quick, this your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic and more. Back on the boxing grind. It looks like Eleider Alvarez has agreed to step aside once again. He was the WBC light heavyweight mandatory challenger to Adonis Stevenson, and they're reporting that he's stepping aside to let Badou Jack and Adonis Stevenson fight. We heard that Leonard Ellerby, I believe, said that he had something big lined up for Badou Jack. We know Badou Jack, dropped the regular WBA title, and then they upgraded Dimitri Bivol to the Super WBA champion when he did that, and then he fought Trenton Brodenhurst to solidify that, but they made him the Super champion before he even fought Trenton Brodenhurst. So, a lot of people was calling Badou Jack a duck. I did a video on it, but it was just simply business. Even Bivol said, was no real credit, it was no real credence for Badou Jack to fight him. He understood why, he dropped the belt because, he wasn't worth the risk. And, you could say that Badou Jack ducked Demetrius Bivol, but now he's fighting the #1 light heavyweight in the world, if you like it or not. And, they must have played Eleider Alvarez a nice pretty penny because him and Adonis Stevenson share the same promoter. And he was hashing out the deal. They gave him several options in Eleider Alvarez. And the step aside money probably was the best option for him, because he can go out there and lose to Badou Jack for not even the step aside money that he can go out there and lose to Adonis Stevenson for not even the money he gonna get to step aside. They could have gave him a raw deal for fighting Adonis Stevenson, like, this is what you gonna make, take it or leave it. And he was like, well, the step aside money is good. And then he's reportedly that he may get the winner unless he gets another step aside deal. So this dude can potentially get like over $1 million in step aside deal. Because I'm pretty sure he got somewhere in 6 figures. He got some Bermain Stavern money. But Adonis Stevenson, he hasn't faced a mandatory in 4 years. We talk about Triple G getting handed a belt and not facing this mandatory. Adonis Stevenson, WBC hasn't forced him to fight his mandatory in 4 years. It ain't like he out here fighting the best either. He fighting Fonfara, Thomas Williams Jr. I thought he was a mandatory, but he wasn't. He fighting a who's amongst PBC, lower level, mid level fighters. He not fighting no upper echelon fighter. It ain't like he out here fighting, voluntaries against Kovalev and Gufic and the rest of these top light heavyweights and Bivol and whoever you want to name. This dude out here fighting voluntaries versus nobodies who don't deserve it. But I accept the Badou Jack fight. I'm glad that Eleider Alvarez stepped aside. I'm not going to lie, I'm not too excited to see Eleider Alvarez versus Adonis Stevenson at this point. It's not to do with Alvarez, it's due to the subpar competition that Adonis Stevenson has faced over the last several years. And I'm going to love this Badou Jack fight. Most people think Jack can't take it on the chin. I believe that Badou Jack, I believe the issue with Badou Jack is he didn't look that big physically versus Nathan Cleverly on the McGregor-Mayweather card, in my opinion. He didn't look, physically too big, and, I think he got to grow into the weight, and I think if he's able to avoid Adonis Stevenson's straight left hand, and which is not that easy to do because he varies it, he shoots it up, down, he changes the trajectory on it sometimes. If he's able to take that away and not circle into the left hand like Fonfara did, and able to get to Jack's chin, to get to Stevenson's chin and Stevenson's body, he has an opportunity to break Stevenson down and knock him out. He has to keep it close. But even though when it's close, and then Stevenson sometimes can throw the left hand with an uppercut or loop it like a hybrid uppercut, left hook. So it's going to be a good fight. But shout out to Alvarez for stepping aside and getting that money. We out.